Welcome back to the Early Bird Show. I'm your host, Eric, here with my guy, Juice and G's.
What up, bro?
You want to shake my hand this week?
Yeah.
You're not mad at me no more?
It's all good.
It's all good. It's passed. We passed that.
Good.
If you're rocking with us, like and subscribe, comment below. Let us know what you thought about the show.
Sound good.
Few things to know. NFL legend Jim Brown passed away. 3 states are moving to ban fans from threatening athletes after losing their bets. And Carmelo Anthony has retired from the NBA. The NBA also blew a sigh of relief after the Spurs won the #1 draft pick. And they took that sigh back after they seen Ja Morant's IG Live. Sorry, Ja. The NFL has voted the approval of Thursday night games to be flexed. Players aren't happy, and Commissioner Roger Goodell said that he isn't putting the Amazon over players. Sure, Roger. And Chicago pizzerias aren't putting sauce over cheese. And lastly, in trashy news, the Dallas Star fans threw trash onto the ice after watching their team lose. That's like the saying goes: when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, and when it gives you empty Pepsi cans, make projectiles. So, crazy week in sports. Crazy 2 weeks in sports. First thing I wanted to talk to you about, I got this purple on for for the Lakers.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
They,
Sorry to hear that.
Laker pack.
Oh, that Laker pack.
You need a broom.
all three E teams is down right now.
Somebody get us a broom.
He got like 3 different teams. All of them lost. All of them out.
Terrible. I don't like what's they look so good. They look. Hold on.
Yeah. Think about this.
They look
Think
so
this
good.
through.
Like, come on.
They was competitive and they just kept every time you watch the game it was like something in the last minute was just killing them.
Mhm.
Whether Jamal Murray or Joker, shrugging off AD like, yeah, I don't know, bro. The ball just went in.
Yeah.
But what's next for these guys? What's next for the Lakers?
I'm gonna do the Mike Malone. Why are we talking about the Lakers? They got like, why are we not talking about the Nuggets? What's next for the Lakers? I mean, I don't know. LeBron fake retired after the game. I don't know. I think maybe Kyrie Irving. They definitely not picking up. Well, they said they're not gonna pick up that extension for D'Lo if he has one, or look to resign him, or however that works. I wouldn't either.
No.
Did he play that Nugget series?
I think he stayed home.
Yeah.
He definitely stayed home.
What he was doing. They got to start there.
Yeah.
I think they got to try to keep Austin Reeves and try to keep
Rui.
Hachimura and go from there. Ain't much you could do.
That's definitely the key, keeping those guys, because they was pivotal for them up until they got swept. But yeah, they gotta. It's hard to pinpoint. But like we talked about, I don't think them losing their depth just to get Kyrie is the answer, because it's like, all right, you're gonna need that. We seen that with teams like the Suns. You can have stars on that team, but if you don't got nobody to come in and off the bench to kind of help fill in the roles, it hurts the team. So I think. Damn, they gotta get somebody, but it's hard to say where.
They go all in and try to get Damian Lillard if they can. Package up whatever you have to package up, because he's gonna be there.
Yeah.
With Kyrie, you can't have Kyrie and AD both playing 30 to 40 games a year.
Yeah.
They make 80 though. They play 30 to 40 games. They make 80.
They might be at the
That
same
math,
time,
they
no,
mathing,
no.
dog. Like
Yeah. I don't
LeBron
know.
39, you can't be having them out there playing
LeBron
more
is
games.
gonna play. Yeah, they all gonna play 40 games
Yeah,
each.
for sure. You can't have that.
As long as they win them games, I think that they can make it to the playoffs. But, all right, hold up. So what's the Nuggets? Were you surprised that they did #1 seed?
I was. I didn't believe in them, but they showed that they're legit. Like, they have a really good team.
Yeah.
Like, they're from top to bottom.
Yeah.
They have a really good team. I don't see any weak spots on that team.
And what I saw from this series is that they don't play too many guys. Think about it. They play their starting 5. Then off the bench, you got Jeff Green, you got Bruce Brown. They got that. That's about it. They got a rotation about 7, maybe 8 guys, depending on the night, depending on the team, depending on what the needs are. They don't play too many guys, and for them to perform like that, that means they put so much trust into Jokic and Murray. So that's always a good thing. They definitely surprised me.
30 points, 20 rebounds, and 14 assists. It's like, well, you don't got to play that many people.
Yeah, it's like, all right, we don't need you.
We be throwing it. I know he was like, yo, you got to give Embiid his props and everything, but it's like, bro, like, I look at Joker and I'm like, these are 2K numbers.
Mm-hmm.
These numbers don't make any sense. So at this point in time, we talked about it before, like, if he hasn't won a chip yet, but if he wins the chip, like, where is he in the league? Where does he rank in the league?
I was willing to. I said he was the best player in the league when the playoffs started. In my heart, I truly believe Jokic is the best player in the league. Giannis might be a close second, but he got eliminated. So I think the Nuggets gonna win this championship.
Yo,
Jokic gonna
relax,
get that
relax,
Finals
relax.
MVP instead of
Relax.
that regular season MVP. That's why he let Embiid go
Yeah.
ahead and have that. It's hard to say Jokic is not the best player in the game because he does everything: rebound, score, assist. He's a game
Everything.
changer.
Everything. I definitely got to put him comfortably top.
You gotta give him his props. You over here feeling which one?
Because I don't want to say top 3, but it's like, damn, like playing how you playing right now. It's hard not to give him top 3 in the league right now. But it's
Just say he the best player, bro. It's okay.
Nah, I can't give him that.
Okay.
You
Can't
asked
give
me,
him
bro.
that. I can't give
He's
him
the
that.
best player in the league, man. He do everything at his pace,
Mhm.
how he want to do it.
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah,
nothing about
definitely.
his game rush. He scoring the ball and it look weird.
Yeah.
He out here like,
Oh my goodness, bro.
Unorthodox.
he out here
Mad
doing,
unorthodox.
you know, and everybody at this point in time just like, I don't know what to do with this.
Yeah.
Like,
Think about that game one. AD had what, 40 and
40,
15,
40.
and nobody talked about it because
Yeah,
Jokic
it was
had
quiet.
30, 20,
It was quiet.
like 15.
My
like,
man had like 15 rebounds in the first
Yeah.
quarter. Like,
yeah,
who does that?
and it's weird. You watch him, he's like, he bringing the ball up the court.
Mhm.
And you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, dang, everybody afraid to attack him full court because he's like, yo, you do it, he gonna make the right pass. And then
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. is
Yeah.
shooting it. He got everything he needs.
Yeah.
He's like, that's what you want for LeBron. Like, give him everything he needs. He got
Mhm.
he got a shooters, he got a dunker, he got people off the bench who come play hard. And it's like, you asked me, he number 1 in the league.
Yeah.
The last thing I wanted to ask was Jamal Murray, man. Like, he making his claim for like a top point guard in the league. I don't know what he rank at right now, because in the playoffs he done has proven this year. In the bubble the time before, like,
Yeah.
he legit, like, I guess, like,
And I don't know if you could put him as a point guard, just a top guard, because he ain't no
Yeah, that's
true
fair.
point guard.
Yeah.
It's hard for Jokic to have a true point, but he can go out there and get you 10 assists.
Yeah, for sure.
So, but yeah, Murray's the real deal. He took a whole year off after the injury, and it paid off. Because look at him, like
2 years? 2 years. He was out 2 playoffs in a row, right?
I
Am I
think it
wrong?
was just one.
I know he got injured.
I don't know.
He got injured in a bubble. Then that kept him out that year too. He missed 2 playoffs.
Well, it was worth it.
Yeah, for
it
sure.
was worth it.
All right, word. Chi, you ready for Chi Vino?
Yes, sir. With the NBA draft lottery just happening, the draft coming up, and you know the number 1 pick, the Victor Wembanyama, that we all expect to be number 1. I have the top 5 number 1 draft picks of all time. At number 5, we have Shaquille O'Neal, Orlando Magic, 1992. He won Rookie of the Year. Shaq is Shaq. Ain't much to say there. Number 4, Tim Duncan, San Antonio Spurs, 5 rings. Come on. Number 3, Magic Johnson, Lakers, 1979. Come on now. Magic. Number 2, we have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bucks, 1969 draft. We know what Kareem did for the Bucks and for the Lakers organization. And at number 1, you know who he is. Second greatest player of all time, LeBron James. Cleveland Cavaliers, 2003 draft. Won Rookie of the Year. 4 championships. Might get another one next year. You do what you do with that.
Swag.
All right. So that's Chi list, man.
Yeah,
Hold up. So Chi list of top 5
number
number
1.
1 draft picks in the NBA. What you think about that list?
I think that list is legit. I think it's unfair to Wemby or any number 1 pick in that fashion because he hasn't touched that NBA floor yet, and they already comparing him to the likes of LeBron James. That's so unfair. Yeah. LeBron should be in the class by himself when it comes to that because he came straight out of high school and performed right away. Wemby, I think it's gonna take an adjustment period. Like, he's coming from overseas. He's 7'6" though, but I don't think he's gonna come and have an immediate impact like a LeBron James or any of those guys on that list. I hate to say it, but I don't think he's gonna have an immediate impact like that.
Yeah, like I was thinking about it because I don't know who said it. I'm not even gonna say their name, but somebody was like, if he doesn't have like a career like better than like KD and like Giannis, like
Yeah, I saw that.
It's pointless. And I'm like, dang, hold up, bro, he ain't even getting in the league yet. I get we social media, but everybody's overhyping like, yo, he tall, cool, but we've had tall players in the league before. Like Yao Ming was tall, it didn't work out. Like you got Chet, he got drafted, got hurt. Giannis bulked up. You gotta bulk up. You gotta. Because, being tall is tall, that's cool and all, but when Giannis go up with that ball in his hand, you're going to get out the way. I don't care how tall you know you are, you're going to move.
A lot has to go right. And and people gotta be fair to him and give him some grace because not everybody is built like those guys on that list. Those are 5 first ballot Hall of Famers. Like, give Wemby some grace. Give him a year or two if he doesn't have that immediate impact. Give him at least 2 years, I would say. Show him some grace.
Yeah. And I know with you got Tim Duncan on that list. Tim Duncan, I believe, is going to be helping Wemby.
Yeah.
Like throughout the year.
Yeah.
To like you know what I mean get his feet under him, understand the NBA and everything. But I like that list, Chi. You know, LBJ, Kareem, Magic, Tim, Shaq.
He did a good job today.
Yeah. When I think about Tim Duncan, he always gets so glossed over, like as one of the best players in the ever.
Fundamental.
It's like, bro, like he came in the league and did everything was asked of him in a small market of the Spurs, and that's in my opinion that's what Wemby is really up against. He up against.
Timmy.
When Timmy came in the league, he was in the shadows of David Robinson.
Yeah.
Now it's like you going to the Spurs, #1 draft pick. You gotta worry about, you know what I mean, just living up to like Tim Duncan standards. So like, yo, like just holding this franchise up with pride, playing the game, and like doing what you got to do.
So what's their trajectory coming up this season?
Spurs?
I don't think they have a great team, obviously, around him. Is this like a fill out year, or is this a year or two? Where it's just like
I said 2 years. You gotta give him 2 years. You gotta give him this first year to kind of like figure out how, like, what's the speed of the game.
Yeah.
And then next year when he got that information, he could kind of like adjust. We could kind of see him like.
I do think I don't know if I should call it an advantage, but I do think what he has separate from the guys that 5 guys that we spoke about is that he has some sort of playing, experience, playing in the G League, knowing how the speed of the game goes. I think that maybe that'll help him, but yeah, like you said, 2 years. I don't know if we can get too much of a ceiling.
We're gonna see. I don't know. I don't think you got no leg over these guys. Look at this list right here, and it's like, nah, these guys Kareem only lost 2 games, I believe, like in college, and Magic was a winner. Tim Duncan, dog. Shaq, beast, and LeBron was on ESPN at like 15.
Yeah. She got to give us a list next. He got to give us a list of the worst #1 picks.
Kwame Brown.
Don't let him Kwame hear you say that.
We could go at it, homie.
Side note, what do y'all think about the NFL flexing the Thursday night games?
I think it's good for the sport. It's good for the viewers. It's good for us. Nobody wants to sit up on it, or you know how it is all week. We waiting for that Thursday game, and it's
Chops.
Yeah.
Chops.
The Patriots and the Bears. I hate to do that.
It's all right.
He don't claim that team no more, so they don't hurt them.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. It's crazy. What you think, G?
For us, I mean, like you said, I like it, but obviously for the players, they don't like it. It's they don't know what's going on. But for us, it's like, all right, cool. Like, they obviously gonna put the games that we want to see on.
Yeah.
But for the players, I get it.
So the NFL has to give a 28-day notice.
Okay, cool.
So the one thing that teams were talking about was like having to adjust the weather, because you might be playing here, now you got to play here, and the weather might be different, or like you know what I mean, it's a change in weather.
Yeah.
And like they said, they might only flex about 1 or 2 games this year. It's only between week 13 and week 17, so it's not the entire year.
Okay.
Like, oh, we can flex games, but this the trial year, so they're only gonna do a little sample size. But you know, like you said, I don't like it for the players. I'm like, all right, I'm with the players. If y'all think it's a bad idea or it's not as safe, then I'm with y'all. But I also understand that, it's like, who wants to watch, Patriots and the Bears? You know what I mean? The Patriots and the Bears is like, nah, that's not the game we want to watch.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, if you can flex it. And, Amazon is paying probably big money to have it, so they don't want no bad games. Everybody going to want to watch the games on Amazon.
Yeah.
So it's the twofer, man. The NFL is always ahead of the curve when it comes to making that money, man.
It's just to remind you it's a business at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If the players forgot, it's just to remind you it's really just a business.
Oh, no, they don't be forgetting.
It's a business decision.
Lamar was like, nah, I'm not going to forget. And you don't forget.
Yeah.
And talking about business, D-Hop got released the other day. Give me like a couple teams think D-Hop going to go to or should go to.
The Giants. D-Hop, you listening? You all we need, man, to put us over the top. So let's make some things happen. I know you said you want to catch passes from Josh Allen, DeAndre Hopkins. I know you said you want to catch passes from Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes.
Yep. Say it.
Jay Herbo,
my man.
Justin Herbert. And who's that? Lamar Jackson, and Jalen Hurts. Who wouldn't want to catch passes from those guys?
Yeah.
But be realistic here. None of those guys have the cap room to sign you. So New York, we got the money.
They ain't got no talent, so they need you, bro. They need you, bro. Honestly, though, that's probably the best thing I could say for him. Team needs the Giants, obviously. I get that. I get that. They need a wide receiver. They don't have nobody. Like they put too much faith
They
in.
got the money.
Yeah, they got So
That'll make the most sense. He goes to the Giants. They got and he could beat D Hop.
yeah,
You can
for sure.
see who he is because you got if Saquon come back, you got Saquon. I don't think Saquon going anywhere. You got Darren Waller. You have D Hop, and D Hop don't drop the ball
At all.
So that's a good look. If I had to pick, I would love to see him with Pat Mahomes. I want to see every good wide receiver go to Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes gonna make you look like them and go like, wow. Like,
I would hate that.
yeah. Well,
I would hate
wanna see
that.
him go there.
As
How many
a
more-
Chargers fan,
How many
D-Hop,
advantages do he
please
need?
don't go
Like,
there.
come on, man.
Like,
He already a cheat code.
please don't go there.
well, all right. Well, yeah, we'll see. D Hop, make the right choice. They had the Patriots on that list too, but I wouldn't.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back. Stick around, don't scroll around with the EB picks. Hey, we are back. Hey, yo, we got some good news this week. Terrence Bud Crawford and Errol Spence are fighting July 29th.
Finally.
Right?
Like,
Yo,
this is what we've been waiting for right
you know,
here.
boxing, sometimes they be fumbling the bag and fumbling the games, the fights, but they did something right. And it's July 29th, which isn't that far away.
At all.
I guess I got to ask a simple question. Like, are you excited about this and who you looking to win this fight?
I'm more than excited. I'm elated. And I don't know. I'm conflicted. I hope they both throw a punch and both knock each other
Right?
I really don't know. My heart is saying Errol Spence, but my mind is saying
Bud.
Give me Bud. I don't know. I don't think there's going to be a knockout. I think it's going to go the distance. It's going to be a lot of hard hitting, a lot of trash talk, a lot of punishment.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Errol Spence, man.
I think what we've seen, with Errol Spence's last fight, the clips of them talking after the fight, these guys aren't enemies. It seems like, they're probably some sort of friends outside of the ring. So I think that's going to make for an even better fight as far as both guys are competitors. They both want to win. Like you said, I can't really put my finger on who I want to win. I just want to see a good fight, honestly. I'm not going to sit up here and try to say I want this guy to win. I think they both great fighters. I just want to see a good fight. Go the distance for sure. Knockout, I ain't gonna complain if I say knockout, but I just want to see a good fight.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not hoping for no knockout. I don't think it's gonna be a knockout.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for this fight because it's been a long time and it's like we get only a few fights that's like, oh wow, this is a good fight. The last good fight I feel like that we wanted was like Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, but that ended up being
bad.
Yeah, no, ended up being
Let's
bad.
not all of them too. All three of them.
You watch that, you was like, whoa. So it's like Bud versus Spence. It's like I've been looking at Terrence Crawford for a minute, so I'm happy that he got this fight that he wanted, and I'm thinking he gonna win. I'm thinking that he finally is in the ring with somebody who everybody been saying like, yo, he better than you and this. So I think he coming in there with more of like, oh, they all against me.
Yeah.
Everybody's against me. Nobody think I'm gonna win this fight. I'm gonna win this fight. And
correct me if I'm wrong. Hasn't Bud put all his opponents down? That's 39.
But
So I mean, if he gonna win, it's gonna be by the same formula. He gonna put him down, and I don't see Spence as being someone you gonna put down. He ain't right. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't right.
So I'm saying, bro, it's definitely gonna be one for the books. That's a fight party. Everybody be quiet. They about to go crazy in here and fight. I'm just happy we got it, man, because boxing get it wrong. The one thing I do have to ask is, can we trust boxing with how they score fights?
Negative. No.
No, after what we just saw with Loma and
I lost faith.
That's the only thing that scares me about we got a good fight. Then it's like I just want to watch a good fight and watch it like be scored how
Properly.
I see it, like
Correct.
how everybody's seeing it. Not like this guy just won. It's like everybody and their mama's saying that he didn't win.
Listen, I get it. That fight was in Vegas and that's Haney's hometown. But from the 8th round on, Loma had him. He had him. Came on more aggressive than the guy. I get it though. I mean, he shouldn't have won that fight. That's his hometown. You know what I'm saying? Coming from Ukraine, it's going to be hard for you to steal one. If you ain't make it, I beat this guy for sure. But
yeah. and I hate to bring up old news, but this is why you gotta respect Floyd Mayweather, so much. Like to be undefeated in the sport of boxing, that's why he never fought outside of Vegas. That's why he dictated the way all his fights were gonna go.
Yeah.
So things like that wouldn't happen to him.
Yeah, you got to make it more of a home court advantage as possible. And if you think about that, it's like, well, Spence is closer to Vegas from Texas than Arrow is from Nebraska. Terrence is from Nebraska, so we gonna see. It's gonna be a good fight regardless.
You got
29.
I got Bud, man. Give me Terrence, man.
What you got?
Terrence.
I'm not gonna make a pick here.
Spectator?
Just spectator.
All right.
This is spectator.
Who you got, G?
I'm rolling with Spence, man.
Let's do it.
There we go. Wait, what?
Nah,
Nah, dog. All right, I thought you was on my side. All right, man. Let's wrap this thing up with the EB picks.
Pop it off.
All right, my EB pick for today is the New York Yankees money line. Yeah, we in that realm now where it's like we looking at a lot of baseball. And I've been Yankees have
Bum
been
ass Yankees.
real. What you call them, Yankees?
Swankies.
But we got Garrett Cole on the mound. You know, going against Chiefs, Padres, and I'm like, you know what? We can take this one. It's been rough, but I think we got this one. Money line against the Padres and Yu Darvish. He 3-3 this year, and we got a couple bright spots on the team, but I think they got the fire pumping in them now. You got, the people get suspended, everybody yelling. It's like, make some noise. Let's do something.
Aaron Boone out there getting mad.
Make some
real
noise,
angry.
man.
He out there yelling at everybody.
If we go down like this, bro, you gotta go. You know you gotta go, right? So that's what I'm rocking with. Who you rocking with today?
I like the Houston Astros run line. They're going up against the Oakland Athletics, who's the worst team in baseball right now.
By far.
So,
Vegas Athletics.
Right?
the Astros got Altuve back, so I'm going with the Astros run line.
Hey man, I gotta get right. My EB picks been a little janky. I'm gonna go with the San Francisco Giants money line up against the Milwaukee Brewers. Two teams in two opposite directions. Obviously, the Brewers have won 4 out of the last 10. Going up against the Giants, they won 8 out of their last 10. So I feel pretty comfortable with the Giants taking this money line.
All right, that's all right.
Sounding some good picks, fellas.
Word. Sound good.
What you got this week?
Hey man, hit us up. Let us know who's throwing the fight party.
There we go.
Funny at Eddie House. That's our show. Like, subscribe, and comment below. Thank you for watching,
Click.
and see you soon.
Peace.
Check. Yeah. Check. Yeah.